Alrighty, welcome back to some more Dragon Age. I'm gonna increase my sound here. Let's go take a look at the war table, as I haven't been able to... Actually, let's talk to people.
So Lady Pentagast will take the Sunburst throne. Cassandra will guide the Chantry back to what she considers its roots, curbing its worst excesses. She will be an unusually forthright divine, however.
I can't wait to see how Cassandra takes to leadership.
I've no doubt she will lead, Inquisitor. I wish her well. She has no easy task ahead.
I was honestly surprised that it wasn't Liliana, but I'm glad it was Cassandra this time. Just for something different. Because we know Liliana will disassemble the Circle of Magi. Oh! Great. Power 148. I mean, I don't know. I think I have pretty much everything in forces. Warrior schematics. I don't know if we really need that at this point. Trainee herbalist. It's an additional 50% XP for each foe studied, including those already completed. Let's do enhanced studies. Yes, we're pretty much just, we've completed everything, I think.
Is it me, or is Cassandra more solemn than usual?
Lady Pentagast only contemplates what awaits the next divine.
You know Cassandra hates being called Lady Pentagast.
I look forward to seeing Divine Victoria's reaction to the ceremony around her inauguration.
Alright, cool beans. I do want to see what other characters... Goodness. Have to say after the world events, so let's go talk with everyone else. Varric.
Divine Cassandra. No matter how many times I say it, it still sounds ridiculous. Oh, I'd hate to be anybody in the Grand Cathedral once she takes over. But yeah, if you want to go out and find some trouble, I'm up for it.
Solus is no longer here. Talk to Colin while we're over here.
Corythia's gone, there's talk among the Templars of reform. They intend to stop binding their ranks with Lyrium. They could make something better than what the Order became.
Will you join them?
I wish them well, but my place is here. I would not be enticed away so easily.
Up we go, up we go. When did I start recording? 30.
It will be interesting. A divine likely to punch heretics in the face. It will be difficult to leave. You've been a good friend, and that's rare. There's no rush to leave right now. You've a few adventures in you yet.
Hell yeah. Can I turn in research? No?
Cassandra is still trying to adjust to her new title. In time, I'm sure she will settle in. Likely with luck and a steady supply of things to hit.
Wow. Always forget. Has this finally been finished in painting? Oh, they have. I think it was like this small section here. Looks pretty cool to me.
Your worship.
I thought she
Mother
left.
must be very pleased. The Herald of Andraste, leader of the Inquisition, at her personal beck and call. I feel certain what happened at the Temple of Mathar must somehow have been her influence.
You might be right.
'Twas a temple dedicated to her, after all. Is it a coincidence we ended up there? There must be a connection we cannot see. I suppose we have little choice but to proceed and be thankful she assisted us at all.
Do you trust what Flemeth told us?
About what she is. I am uncertain. I knew there was more to her than I realized, that she was not truly human. This? I once found her grimoire, and that was where I learned her immortality was gained by stealing the bodies of her daughters. Flemeth claims I misunderstood. It is not forced on the unwilling. Meaning I might agree to such a thing? Impossible, yet there seemed an undeniable sense of truth to the things she told us. All my years spent hunting for arcane mysteries, and the greatest was the one I left behind.
So what do you intend to do now?
Now, I will move on. You have what you need to face Corypheus. Where I
Oh.
will go is uncertain. I must consider the fact that Flemeth may yet have plans for me. You are her servant, but I am her daughter. I doubt she will let me slip completely from her clutches. Whatever happens,
Too
I
bad
wish
she's
you
dead.
well in the coming battle, Inquisitor.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Of course. I hear the Grey Wardens are now banished from southern lands. Such a descent into infamy after their victory in the Fifth Blight. I wonder if they wish now that the war had spread further. They have until the next Archdemons rise to repair what damage they have done, if they are even able.
I'll leave you to the garden.
As you like. Greetings, Inquisitor.
Okay, so she didn't have anything. Okay, so Cassandra's still here.
Andraste's Grace, tell me that you need me to come with you. I need to hit something with my sword, repeatedly.
Is everything all right? You seem...
Agitated? You can't even imagine. The clerics are drowning me in preparations for my coronation. I must meet with everyone individually to hear their concerns. Their concerns are endless and petty. Every old grudge is now mine to solve. Yet I can do nothing until after the coronation. It is maddening. Give me a reason to travel with you. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Will never rejoin the party for a time.
If that's what you want, by all means. I'd love to have you back.
Thank the Maker. I will tell them it's an emergency. Inquisition business. Let them run about in a panic without me for a while. Better than my accidentally throttling someone. Let's go, before someone shows up to tell me I can't.
What is it? Inquisitions? Yeah. Inquisitions. Requisitions! Hey, it rhymed. Need 5 silk, 5 lamb's wool, 5 Orlesian tomes, and diseased tissue.
Nothing.
I hear a lot of the Templars are trying to get off the lyrium. That's good for them. Maybe not so good for us the next time the mages start shitting everything up. What's more important is there are still rifts out there spawning demons. I'm ready to kick some ass whenever you are. I'm ready whenever you are, boss.
Alright, well cool, that's great to know. What's my inventory at? 21 to 60, looks like we kind of cleared it up here. What is this? Warrior only 264? I'm pretty sure he's wearing something higher than that, but... yeah, he's wearing a 280. Amulet of Renewal. What am I wearing? Cooldown modifier. Alright, guess Cole can wear it. Ooh. Hold on. Forget when I change games, it changes my controls. Okay, great. So I've still got some stuff to do, like everywhere, so let's take a look. With Thedas at peace, the state of the Inquisition must be determined. There's time to take a breath, but eventually the powers that will grow antsy about the Inquisition's role, Thedas going forward. Disaster in the deep roads.
Your worship.
The Stormcoast Fisher at the war table. Stormcoast is in Ferelden, I believe.
Your worship.
So let's take a look, because I thought I've completed everything. So I would be confused. Or I think it is. I don't know. Is it up here?
You styled your hair that way for ages now, Leliana.
Oh, here it is.
Why don't we do something new with it? I'm used to the way it is. What about our commander? He does something with his hair already. Oh, it does look very nice today.
I don't.
You mean it just gets that way on its own?
No. entirely.
Okay. Pretty sure we've completed everything now. Alright, guess we're doing that. We'll bring Dorian. Bring Cole. We'll bring Iron Bull. Ooh. This looks nice and fancy.
Inquisitor, the workers are almost done building a lift to the deep roads. No darkspawn trouble yet, but the earthquakes have been brutal.
I was told to meet a Shaper Volta.
She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that.
Josephine's report mentioned several lyrium mines were damaged by the quakes.
You'll see what's left of this one on your way down. From what I hear, the other mines are barely holding together.
How many quakes have there been since you arrived?
At least 3 big rumblers. And the aftershocks are nothing to sneeze at. My feet miss solid ground.
So you haven't seen any darkspawn up here?
I sharpened my arrows just in case, but they never showed. I'm okay with that.
From your tone, I'd guess Orzammar isn't your favorite place.
I don't have an opinion. Cloud gazers like me aren't allowed in the city. The lift's ready for you.
Since when did she have that big ass scar? Did she always have that on
Try
her?
not to shift around, and keep back from the edge. It's a long way down.
So, the deep roads. Do you think there'll be tight spaces? Long hallways with low ceilings?
Possibly. Why?
I'm just hoping my horns fit.
Is it me, or is this the slowest lift ever constructed?
It's better than climbing down.
I could do with some music. Something with a flute.
Palms calloused, clutching, clawing when the dust came.
The miners.
The stones were angry. I didn't think stones got angry.
Why are we here?
Horut, Magar, Navrik, your names will not be forgotten.
You must be Shaper Volta.
A trust Valar, Inquisitor. The Shaper it welcomes you to the deep roads.
You look as though you're hiding from something.
As a citizen of Orzammar, even a glimpse of your sky could cost me my position and render me castless.
What does a Shaper do exactly?
We chronicle the life and times of our people.
You're historians.
Also scholars and genealogists. Shapers preserve knowledge in the memories, an archive in Orzammar. We record memories in Lyrium to ensure they never fade. We must be meticulous in every detail.
My ambassador briefed me, but now I hear there are still more quakes.
Each new tremor opens another fissure in the deep roads. Our situation has worsened since we contacted Skyhold. The quakes collapsed this mine and shattered a seal, keeping the Darkspawn at bay. The Legion of the Dead hasn't been able to mend the broken seal, and we can't afford to lose any more lyrium.
What will happen if we lose more lyrium mines?
The surface needs lyrium for all sorts of magic. The Inquisition more than most, I understand. And Orzammar's economy relies on the lyrium trade. Without it, there will be chaos above and below.
Orzammar deals with Darkspawn all the time. Why request the Inquisition's help?
The Legion isn't prepared for this level of disaster, and the Grey Wardens haven't answered our calls for aid. Any threat to the flow of lyrium requires immediate response. The Inquisition is the only force we can rely upon.
The Inquisition stands ready to aid Orzammar. Without a steady lyrium supply, things on the surface will get even worse.
Apologies for pushing you. I fear the damage that tremor caused. Follow me to the Legion camp.
Alrighty then. I don't think she seems to know where she's going.
Keep your eyes open. These roads are dangerous.
This honestly kind of reminds me of Uncharted. Oh, what the hell is this?
An ogre!
An ogre? Ow.
It's not focused on us. Now's the time to attack. Back me up.
Wait, what level is this? 23! The hell? Hey, do these bees work? They do work against him.
Right now.
Heal you up.
It's not focused on us. Now's the time to attack.
Holy shit, this is loud. Turn this down a bit. Come on, he's almost down.
Now, while it's distracted.
Oh, he picked up like coal, I think. There we go.
If I lost you, I'd never make it out of the deep roads.
I'm sure you would find a way. If the ogre reached this point, the Legion must be overwhelmed.
Ooh.
Let us hurry.
Let's go ahead and equip that for Cole. That's quite a bit. Now, I'm not sure if he's the correct level for it. Nice. Got 432 and 288. That's a massive... Oh, we have a point as well. Okay, well. Sure. Dorian, Necromancer. Cool. So I guess we are to go down here.
I will never get used to the stench of Darkspawn. They corrupt everything, even the air. That's the broken seal ahead. It is worse than I thought.
You could set up camp here.
Get those charges to the tunnels! Someone prime the sonic fuses!
We can't lose this position. Hurry!
Kill you.
Set the charges with those bastards breathing down our necks!
Clear out the dark spawn!
Goodbye. Really, Dorian?
That's got him on their heels. Keep it up! The seal's clear! Prime the charges!
Now, set the charges!
Didn't think so, but you know.
Inquisitor, meet Lieutenant Wren, a veteran of the 5th Flight and one of the Legion's finest commanders.
Someone paid her to say that. Appreciate the help, Inquisitor. Collapsing that seal bought us time. Blighters had the run of these tunnels for days. Now they have a roadblock.
How many deep roads are there? How deep do they go?
They'll take you from one side of Thetis to the other, if you have a death wish.
The roads once connected dwarven cities that were hundreds of miles apart. Then came the Darkspawn. Ren and I have been exploring this region, reclaiming it, but the work is slow.
Mark the map, fight an army. Mark the map, fall in a hole. And so on.
I get the impression you two have known each other a while.
Yeah. The Shaper had sent her to dig up some relics. Asked me to keep her out of trouble. That was 3 years ago.
You can quit any time.
Not when we still have things to fight about.
The Legion of the Dead has the Inquisition's full support.
That's the best news I've heard since the Quakes began. Actually, the only good news.
Oh, I thought they were coming alive.
Take cover.
You heard that, yes? The rhythm in the tremors? It's clearer, stronger, more insistent.
I hear it. Doesn't prove a thing.
These quakes are not a natural disaster. They're deliberate. There's an intelligence behind them.
If something is causing them, the strength required would be incredible. What could do that?
Here we go.
I found an ancient text during an expedition with Ren last year. At the time, it was just a curiosity. But now? The text describes giant creatures, called Titans, living deep underground. They sing in the stone, shaping it. When these quakes began, I believe we heard that rhythm. I believe a Titan is causing all this destruction.
I've never heard of Titans before. What else can you tell me about them?
The text I found predated the First Blight. Its pages had mostly rotted away. And there's no mention of the Titans in Orzamar's memories.
Which tells you something.
All I heard was an earthquake. How is it you and Ren hear a rhythm?
Our people have a strong connection to the stone. We feel it in a way topsiders cannot.
Shapers have great stone sense. And Volta's better than most. She never gets lost.
You speak of the stone like it's more than walls.
The stone is eternal. She was here before us, and remains after we die.
But the stone isn't your god.
We don't worship her, but we do respect and honor her.
The stone makes us strong, and we return that strength to her when we die. It's difficult to express in words.
In my experience, no explanation is too strange to consider.
For all we know, that text you found was a bedtime story. We can't be sure until we find the source.
The rhythm I sense in the quakes is emanating from somewhere far below. The stone will lead us there.
And if it comes to a fight, that'll be our job. There's a lift at the side passage nearby. Ready when you are.
Use the expedition table to complete unique Inquisition operations called expeditions found in this area of the Deep Roads. Expeditions do not appear in the war table in Skyhold. So this is the expedition table. Alright, the Deep Roads and the Uncharted Abyss. Grand subterranean passageways once connected the Dwarven Empire's greatest thags, but Darkspawn here have laid claim to this territory since the First Blight. A maze of long-forgotten caverns and tunnels winds down to the very heart of Thedas, awaiting the brave or foolish who delve into the darkness. The Inquisition's efforts in the Deep Roads would greatly benefit from additional logistical support at the main Legion of the Dead camp. Additional crafting tables can be constructed and a quartermaster brought in to offer basic goods and services. Go ahead and equip all these.
Clean it right.
Take the lift into the Deep Roads. Alright. Everyone on? Hey dude, I think you're supposed to come with us. Oh, okay. Guess not. Suspenseful.
I hope we don't run into an emissary.
Oh. Now we definitely will.
I take it emissaries are bad.
Most Darkspawn are mindless killing machines, connected by the Blight. But emissaries are intelligent. And use magic.
Oh boy.
Shrieks. It had to be shrieks.
I thought you'd be used to it.
Well, she went down like a dog. These are fairly high-leveled, people. Is there a Fade Rift here? Okay, so that's an expedition.
Dwarf. He was experimenting with raw lyrium.
I love going in like ruins and stuff. It's so adventurous.
This door, there's something strange about it. Looks like our construction, but...
It's missing gears.
We have to find them. It's our only way through.
Oh gosh. That does not look friendly. Iron Bowl, you could definitely help. Oh, there's the second one.
This gear is warm to the touch. Strange.
I don't recognize that metal. But we should only need one more.
Heal everyone. Especially you, Dorian. Dorian's like, I don't want to be healed. Alright, should be good.
We have enough of these odd gears. Let's head back to the door.
Don't tell me what to do, I'm the Inquisitor. Oh, I thought we were still level 22. Nice. Solved the puzzle piece?
Ren, I'm sorry about Bernat. You served with him a long time.
It's never easy to lose a member of your company.
It was quick. And Bernat returned to the stone with honor. We should all be so lucky.
It's all right to be upset.
I'm too old to be upset.
All right, let's do this.
It's open. Keep any gears we find. We may need more. And if we don't, I want to study them. Whatever they're made of wasn't mine down here.
Wait, we came in from there. Just joking, we came in from there.
The rhythm in the tremors. It echoes through the stone. This way.
How do you know which way to go? Collected for the first
Another
gate.
strange door. Who put these here? And why?
This one uses a different kind of gear from the others.
We don't have to open it. My stone sense leads the other way. Though I am curious to see the other side.
You
Okay.
always are.
Interesting. So it's an optional. Oh gosh. I did a good amount of damage.
You killed
Okay.
Darkspawn like you've been doing it your whole life, Inquisitor.
He means that as a compliment.
You're famous. Even down here. Is it true you killed a dragon?
You haven't lived till you've felt their wings pulling you in.
I can't even imagine. Tell me about their teeth. I've heard they don't all breathe fire, and their scales have different colors and patterns.
Careful, Red. I believe you're drooling.
Wow. Is there gonna be a supply cache around here somewhere? That looks fun. Oh man, he's another ogre. motherfucker died! Was there another one? Must have been another one. There we go. Man, we're playing on casual. Come on. I got you, broski. Alright, that was only, very difficult. Oh, I thought there was a gear over here. Alright, alright.
There's nothing left of them. Can't even tell who they were.
I'm sorry, Ren.
You join the Legion knowing you're already dead. You don't fear the killing blow. We rest in the stone and pass our strength back to her. That's our reward. But the Darkspawn defiled these soldiers. They can't return to the stone. It'd only weaken her.
There must be some way to lay them to rest with honor.
We can burn the remains.
Aye. That's all we can do.
Man, yeah, I'm really low on potions.
Look at that, Ren. Could this be Hedron?
Darkspawn all over it. You can see their torches.
Even Darkspawn appreciate a little mood lighting.
We're getting close to something.
Aye. The fight of our lives.
Oh, they have a supply cache.
Keep your mouth closed when fighting Darkspawn. Their blood's poison.
Thanks for the warning.
There was this Carter boy, Vaughn, who joined the Legion around the same time I did. Fast with daggers. Could poke 50 holes in a hurlock before the Blighter knew what happened. Daggers are messy. Vaughn swallowed some spatter. Took him 3 days to die.
I'm gonna go ahead and heal us. I mainly want Cole, Dorian, in the iron bowl. Put him in a corner. Alright, I think everyone's pretty much healed. Alrighty, let's move forward.
Lost a good soldier in the roads once. Fell down a hole. Found her 3 days later.
He loves this story.
She spent a whole day telling us all the strange things she saw while lost. The golden longboat, floating in the air. Packs of hairless children hunting nugs. A giant skeleton on the throne.
Was it true?
Never found out. She woke up the next day, couldn't remember any of it.
Alrighty then. What's on down here?
Have a look at this.
So we have yet to find those gears. I'm not sure if I missed them or what.
I've heard encouraging things about your progress topside. That you're bringing order to the chaos.
That's what they tell me.
We could use that down here.
Nice.